Who's that Pokemon?
It's Nintendo Lounge. Oh boy.
Hey, you figured it out. Hello everyone, welcome to Nintendo Lounge. I'm your host Scott. Joining me as always, it's Jim. Hi Jim, how are you, Jim?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you. So, recently, the Pokémon Company held a little conference just out of nowhere. They were like, yeah, we're doing a conference, stay tuned for some news.
Yeah, by the way, guys, we're just kind of holding a conference, so just to let you know, we'll keep you updated.
Yeah, we'll
That's
keep you
kinda how it
updated.
went down.
We're not going to have any streams or anything like that. We're just going to post on Twitter when something interesting happens.
Live tweets.
Exactly, live tweets from the Pokémon Company. And there was quite a few announcements. So we're going to go through over this.
Yeah, I'll have a look too as well.
Give our thoughts, opinions.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first thing they announced was a free-to-play game known as Pokémon Quest. It is now available on Nintendo Switch and will be coming to iOS and Android late June. It's got a weird sort of pixelated art style.
Yeah, it does.
Similar to that crossing game on iOS. Do you know what it was called?
Crossing?
You gotta cross the road and you tap the screen to cross. And it's sort of like blocky.
It's the Frogger one, Frogger.
Yeah, it's Frogger.
basically Frogger. Yeah. I like it though. It looks cute.
Yeah. When it first got revealed on Twitter, a lot of people were not happy because they were like, "This is the Switch game? What? No, it can't be." Thankfully, we're getting there.
No.
It wasn't. But yeah, it's free to play. You can get it on your Switch right now. I've already played it a little bit. It's alright.
Yeah. Yeah. It's harmless. Like, if it's free, I don't think it's, like, just get it, and if you don't like it, then just get rid of it. It's fine.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Cool.
Never thought of it like that before.
Yeah, wow, right?
There is microtransactions in it, so be careful. Don't get over...
I mean, fair enough.
There's no controlling your Pokemon either. All you do is you touch on the screen to use the Pokemon's ability.
Okay.
So it's sort of like, let's say Xenoblade Chronicles 2 sort of combat, because you know you had to wait for a while, press a button. Yeah, I just turned you off there, didn't I?
Yeah, no, I don't want to play it anymore. I might give it a go. Like, it's free. There's no harm in me giving it a go, except that I'd take ages to download it. But like, it'll be a good time to just try out, because it's just a free game. It's harmless. It's just got 151 Pokemon just to try out, and yeah, cool.
It's free. Just try it.
It's a game made for mobile and ported to Switch. Like, we should just be grateful that, hey, it's come to Switch. That's cool.
Exactly, and it's made me have the thought of they should put all the other mobile games to the Switch, because why not?
Like Mario Run.
Like Mario Run, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem. Why not?
Yeah.
It would work.
Yeah.
The Switch is
like, even if
handheld.
they've got microtransactions, it's like, it's a free game. You can play it for free, but if you want to go that step further, you can buy some stuff, and you don't have to if you don't want to. So it's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't mind.
So yeah, that was not much to talk about, but the main thing they showed off at this little press conference was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So these games have been sort of rumoured, leaked about for quite a while. I wasn't completely convinced on these leaks. I was like, maybe, I don't know. Did you hear about these rumours before, Jimmy?
I actually didn't. But if I were to see them, I would be skeptical, because I think like no one would leak like a name like that. No one would leak like anything kind of sort of underwhelming feeling. Everyone would leak like, oh, Diamond and Pearl remakes the 8th generation game. Like, no, people wouldn't leak this. So if I did see that, I'd be like, huh, okay, that seems like it could be something, and it is. So what do you know? But what are your thoughts like on the game itself? Because I'm curious.
So this game is a remake of the first ever Pokemon games, the Kanto region. So you got Professor Oak. I'm assuming we're gonna have your boy Brock in there. I really hope so.
More specifically, it's a remake of the Pokemon Yellow game, which was considered to be the harder version of the three, because they had Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and then they came out with this one. So, and this one had a Pikachu that followed you. So these ones are more following that, more derivative of that. So that's kind of cool. especially because like people expected a Diamond and Pearl remake, but the fact that it's like, oh, Pokemon Yellow remake, everyone's like, oh, that's interesting. So yeah, it's a bit different, which I like. I like that they're not going for the typical thing that you'd expect. And I've also got a theory for this as a series, but I guess more thoughts. Like, what are you thinking as well about this game?
So this game, I don't know, I'm a bit conflicted about it because it's not a mainline series game and it's not a proper spin-off. It's sort of somewhere in the middle because there's a lot of weird choices in this game, such as no random encounter battles, anything like that. So when you come across a Pokemon in the wild, you don't battle it or anything like that. You just Pokemon go, flick your Pokeball at it. And I'm like, okay, that might be fun at first, but I don't know how that's going to continue being fun after a while. I mean, like with Pokemon Go, it's kind of fun because you have to walk around. You have to walk around in the real life. You get accomplishment by going out, finding that Pokemon. Whereas in the online one, you just sort of go to this location inside the game, which would be super easy. And you just flick your Pokeball at it. I'm like, but the game does look rather pretty, even though it just sort of looks like a up-resed
it does, yeah,
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon game. But I still like the graphics. It looks pretty good.
It doesn't look bad. It looks nice. It looks nice and chibi kind of style, which is cute.
And you can also ride an Onix. And I'm like, that I like that.
That's cool. Yeah. I want to get into some like ideas about this that I think could be an overall positive thoughts process about this as a series, because my feeling is that they might continue this as a side series, the Let's Go series. So it'd be like you get your mainline Pokemon games, so like Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon X and Y, those kind of games, and then you get this as a side-on thing. And I think they're going to start from scratch. I think they're starting with Pokemon Yellow remakes, and then next they're going to do Johto remakes. Let's Go, whatever Pokemon's in the second generation of Pokemon, and they're going to continue that forwards, starting from here. Instead of just straight up giving us a Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remake in the mainline series, I think it's going to fall into this. So they're going to keep releasing these every second year. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu's this one, then we'll get the next one, which will be a Johto one, then a whatever the next one is, and then a Sinnoh one, and then whatever. So I think that might be an idea of as to how they're doing this, and I think they're going to focus the mainline series on being new regions to explore. And I think that helps out a little bit, because then at that point you'll be like having remakes of every single game, and to the point where they're like completely the same, just graphical changes. But with this one, they've got a new gameplay style, which I'll get into as well as a part of the theory. So the gameplay style of this one, to me, looks very accessible, very kid-friendly. Especially not battling wild Pokemon, not having to worry about too many deaths or anything like that. You catch Pokemon, you can customize your team quite a lot. And it's all about collecting. It's more about collecting Pokemon, not battling Pokemon and catching them. It's more of making friends, throwing a bowl at them, and then now you're your friend, you take care of them, you pet them in your Pokeball, and you do all that kind of stuff. It's more accessible and kid-friendly, which to me says a little good thing about the mainline series, because any adjustments they make to that could be that they might be focusing that mainline series on maybe an older demographic, maybe not too much older, maybe in the teenage, because I do know Pokemon is a kid's series. Like, at its core, it is. I know I'm going to upset children out there, but it really is. It's a game series designed for kids. But I think this gives an opportunity for the main series to be more, have a bit more of a complex system, and have a bit more of maybe a bit of a teen focus, instead of being just for kids. So I think that's kind of cool. And I think it also allows the opportunity for the mainline series to have more changes, because you have this spin-off. It's similar to the original series, but it's obviously watered down and made it a little bit more accessible. I think the new series going forward, the mainline series, has a chance to expand, add more complex elements, add maybe a bit more of a open world kind of system. I kind of doubt that, but there's a chance for it now. So that's kind of my theory about it. Don't know how you feel, but
Well,
that's kind of what's
that's
shouting out to me. That's
just a theory.
Yeah, it's just a game theory. Man. Just a game theory, guys.
I really agree with you there. I think that might be the case.
Yeah.
I also love just how different this is. Like, even though the wild Pokemon battles might not be happening, I'm liking the co-op features this game's got going on. That's pretty cool. Working together to catch Pokemon, I'm like, okay, that sort of adds to the enjoyment a little bit. But there is still, thankfully, battles with trainers. So hopefully they're quite common to make up for the fact that there's no wild Pokemon battles. And as you mentioned, we've got the little Pokeball Plus
speaking of that
accessory. Yeah. Where you use a Pokemon ball as a control stick. And
it's kind of cool.
And you can put a Pikachu inside of it, and you can stroke your Pikachu.
You can pet it. You can put anything inside of it, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
Yeah. Put a Ditto. Put a squishy Ditto inside.
Oh, my favourite. So yeah, that's kind of cute. I might get that. I probably won't take it outside and pet because that will... I think I might get
like
some
put it in
looks.
your bag, and then you just hear like a Pika in the bag, and you're just like, oh, sorry, that was just
just my
that was nothing. It's my ringtone.
Exactly. So yeah, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Are you planning on picking it up? And if so, which version?
I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up right away. It looks like a cute concept, and I think it'd be fun to play, especially playing it co-op. I think it'd just be fun. But I'm not awfully like jumping at it. I've been a bit off the Pokemon series since Sun and Moon. I skipped Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. This one, I like it. I like what they're doing with it, but I understand and I accept that they're making this Let's Go series more kid-friendly and more accessible. I do want a game that's got more complex features, so I will wait maybe and see if we get anything about the next one, which we'll talk about soon. But at the moment, if I'm going to choose either one, I'll probably go Pikachu. I kind of want that old classic feeling of the Pokemon Yellow, so I might go for that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just going to get Pikachu because he's the face of Pokemon.
Yeah, although with Eevee you do get more options with evolutions, so that's an option there.
Well, there you go.
Have an advantage.
There's a little thing for you. In Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, you cannot evolve either of them.
I mean that makes sense. That makes it fair. I like that. Fair enough. They're probably going to make both the Pokemon very balanced. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be that many differences between the two of them this time around.
And both evolutions do require stone evolutions. Pikachu requires a Thunderstone, and Eevee evolves with the stones as well. So they might just not include the stones in the game, if that makes sense.
That's probably going to be the case. I reckon
that's probably going to be the case. Yeah, they'll probably just stick. You just have to use these ones. Stick with those. So, but still, Pikachu's what I'm going for, just because I think it has some advantages, and also it reminds you of the Pokemon Yellow. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the other juicy goss.
So if Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee aren't your cup of tea, you're like, this isn't hashtag not my Pokemon.
Yeah,
well,
if you're a man-child, you're complaining about this series, yeah.
Well, just for you, they announced that trainers can look forward to even more of the new core series Pokemon RPG title in development for the second half of 2019. So quite a while away, but we've got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee to sort of help us get there. So they didn't announce anything else in regards to that. I don't reckon we're going to see any footage of that until near the end of this year or the start of next year. So don't think hold out anything. For anything at E3.
I don't think we'll see anything this year for this game. I doubt it. There's a chance, but I don't think so.
So yeah, we can't really talk much about it because we don't know anything about it.
Yeah, we can't really. I've talked a little bit about my feelings on it, that I think they have more of an opportunity to go more complex, because now they've got the other series to be like, this is for the for the youngins. This one is for people that want to play something a bit more that involves a little bit more skill. So I think this is a good thing that they've introduced the Let's Go games because this allows this to go a little bit in a different direction, which I'm happy for because Pokemon's been going the same for so many years, for 20 years, been the same. They're like, here's a bunch of things. This is a chance for us to do something different, do something unique. We're on a new console, good fresh start. And I like that they're doing Let's Go Pikachu because it's a Gen 1 game. It shows that they're going for a fresh start, and I like that. And I just hope that they're allowing that this next series go somewhere a little bit different and go somewhere exciting. So that's what I can say about this. I hope Pokemon can be enjoyable for me again because I'm kind of sick of it, but now this is exciting me.
So anyway, with the Nintendo Switch, we had Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which redefined Zelda. We had Mario Odyssey, which redefined Mario. We had a Kirby, which was just kind of like a Kirby game.
It's just a Kirby game that's at 30 FPS, yeah.
Do you reckon this Pokemon game is going to be the Breath of the Wild and Odyssey of Pokemon, or is it just going to be the Star Allies of Pokemon? Just another Pokemon game, but on the Switch. What do you think, and what are you hoping for?
What do I think?
Yes.
As I've said, I think that the introduction of the Let's Go series reinforces that this could be going in a different direction. What's most likely, I don't know. I think it's very 50-50 whether it's going to go in a nice different direction, whether it's a slight tangent in the direction and moves a tiny little bit and becomes a bit more complex than its features, or if it goes completely off the wall and goes completely crazy. I don't know. I doubt it's going to be a downgrade. I doubt it's going to go any softer than what Pokemon X and Y and Sun and Moon were. I think they do want to bring that audience of the people that are nostalgic about the series. They want to keep that audience, which I understand. But that being said, the man children complaining about Pokemon all the time on Twitter about the series, they're a very small demographic of the games. The main demographic is kids, and if they want that money, they might actually make this again another Pokemon game that's the same as the other ones. But I hope not. My hopes are that they won't. It's most likely that I think they're going to make a change, but there's that slim possibility that they might play it safe and do what they've done for the past 20 years. But what do you think?
Yes, same.
Yeah, same? You just think exactly the same as me?
Exactly the same. I reckon... I don't know. We never know with Pokemon. It might be something revolutionary, changes the game forever.
You never know with Pokemon. You always know with Pokemon. They've always had the same thing going on.
Yeah.
But with this one, you don't know what they're doing. They're doing something a bit different. I'm excited.
Exactly. So yeah, it's 50-50 chance, I reckon. Either it's going to just be the same old, or it's going to be something revolutionary. I'm hoping for something revolutionary because that's what I love about the Switch.
Yeah.
It's revolutionary.
Yeah.
There you go. That was a good pitch.
I won't use revolutionary as a word. I'll say different. Different and a bit more complex. That's what I'll say. A bit. I won't
just
say
a little bit
off the wall.
It's going to be a little bit better.
Little bit different and a little bit exciting. I think they're going to make sure that we know that the other series, the Let's Go series and this main series, are different, and they're going to differentiate them in some way. I think the art style is also going to be different. Just saying, I don't think they're going to go for the chibi style of the other one.
I reckon they're going to go for different art style. Because
like Let's Go pretty, really nice looking.
Let's Go just kind of looks like a 3DS game, which is just being put onto HD.
I hope this one looks like just artistic. Like you can take a screenshot and just be like, "That's my paper." I can't swear.
God damn it! I'll have to edit now.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
that's our thoughts on the Pokemon news. Let us know what you think. Are you hyped for Let's Go? Are you not hyped at all? What do you think of the Pokemon Quest game? Are you going to play that at all? Let us know. And we will see you all in the next video.